Doris Lessing was internationally known and is still internationally known as one of the most original, important and unusual authors, novelists of her generation, of the second half of the 20th century. I knew Doris in a completely different way because she was a huge admirer of my father's work, Idris Shah, and I grew up with Doris Lessing being at my house, our house in Kent, in England, at Langton House. And whereas other people knew Doris through her books and her massive reputation, I knew her first as a kind of older lady with grey hair, mostly in the herb garden at Langton, pressing and drying and pressing herbs. And only later did I realize that she was kind of a literary superstar. And of course, she won at the end of her life the Nobel Prize for Literature. For me, Doris was an inspiration because she was no nonsense. She'd never mince her words at all. And I showed her my first book, Beyond the Devil's Teeth, and she wrote back and pretty much said it was rubbish, but I could edit it, she said. And she suggested that I put it on a high shelf and come back to it, or maybe just leave it there. But mostly, Doris enthused to me about Africa and about travel and suggested that I stop whinging and moaning about how I couldn't stand England and how she suggested that I go to Africa and try to find myself. And that's pretty much what I did.